Yeah, guys, here's the main reason as to why. Well, now, where'd the bag go that I had here? God damn it. Anyway, here's the main reason why I'm not building this shuttle bus out at any hurried time, because you just can't afford to do it. This board alone, if you can see that, this board is $18 for a 2x4 or 2x8x8. $20 a board. You know, I come from old school. You used to be able to buy that board for about $3.55. I mean, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to frame this out today and move this table down to here. But that's what I'm trying to say. To do this floor in here probably cost me $800 if I go all new lumber. Just to give you an idea, like I said, when it comes to, you know, putting fuel in this shuttle bus, which is fine, and trying to buy lumber to build this out, there's just that's why I've been picking up every piece of lumber I can find, just because you have to. I mean, it's just, you have to. But you can see there's 1/2 inch OSB for $52, and there's the you know, the 560 or whatever it is, 9/30 seconds or something like that for $47 or $42, whatever. Well, we got that framed out. We got to get a piece of plywood for it, but I just used up the rest of the cedar. Like I said, go pay another $20 for a piece of plywood just to have $40 in a goddamn a wheel well cover. A little bit crazy. But I cut my walking sticks down, and I think the other plan is to get up top and get those batteries organized. But other than that, anyway, that's about the name of that tune. Just been a busy guy here in the past couple days. I don't know, maybe I've gotten a little spurt of energy or something, but I gotta cut, loop that, and get rid of all this hose. But yeah, we moved the table back here where the wheel well was and got the fridge in there. Again, it's not a super setup, but it's you know, it's not bad, and you can kind of, you know, you got a little view there, but and you can set here. It's not that big a deal, but it just opens it up. My dad or anybody had somebody come in, they couldn't sit up there, just too crowded. What I think I'm going to do, I'm almost sure I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get out of the Lowe's or Home Depot. I think I'm going to get one of those tool benches. And that can set in here, and that's got all the drawers and then a prep area for whatever you're going to do and stuff there. And I think that's going to be a pretty cool setup for here, because they're not very wide. They're, you know, I don't know how wide they are, but they're not very wide. And that will be a pretty good setup. And then, so I think I'm going to do that. They're kind of pricey, but I'll do some marketplace looking and see. Maybe I can find one. But yeah, I like, it opens things up a little more. And I've got this area. What I want to do is I want to either that, or I want to put maybe even a little rocker in here or something, or a nice little, like a little more of a relaxed chair, just to be able to kind of kick back here. Or maybe that'll happen there too, I don't know, as some of this clutter gets out of here. We continue to thin stuff out. If we get a cabinet in here, there's a lot of things that can be stuffed in there as to stuff. I've been thinning. I've been throwing stuff out every day, almost a couple of things here and there. Just stuff, if I ain't using it, it's got to be gone. There's no sense in having that stuff. It's just a waste. So yeah, I like it. It's got some, opens it up. It just makes it feel more, more space. You don't feel so so tightly in tight quarters. So yeah, we're getting there. Well, we got, I wasn't going to do it because that needs a 3/8 inch nipple that kind of fits and fills that in. But I made it work. I put a little bag around it just to see if I get any leak. I did that on the last time I did it, just to reassure that I don't have a leak. And then we'll throw all this hose out here. But that gets all that junk out of there. And then when it comes time to hide that line, when we do the wall apart, that line can be hidden back in there, and you won't have that bump. You won't have anything like that. So that's done. And yeah, I don't know, man. I got a fire in my behind, I guess, today. So, and we took a 1 gallon jug empty, and then we salvaged all of that fluid out of there and everything that come out of there. A little bit dribbled on the floor, but it'll dry out sooner or later. But anyway, we salvaged almost a gallon, and we put it back in the radiator, of course, because there's it's great fluid. We don't have no sense wasting it. So anyway, this thing is full, and we'll close that up, and when we run it down the road or whatever, we'll know whether we get a little leak there and stuff. And if we do, I'll go get the actually 3/8 inch little nipple part there and fit that in and tighten it down. But it didn't leak before, and it probably won't now, but it just was so hard to get that 1/2 inch on there, because that's really not a 1/2 inch type of thing. It's 3/8. But anyway, yeah, just keep opening things up and making things more and more accessible. Well, the Badger is basically heading out, but you can hear it scraping over there because you've got a south wind, so it's pushed up against the dock. So they're once they clear their dockage there, but they'll scrape a little bit there. I'm sure they're trying. Yeah, it's one long blast as they're leaving, and then when they get back in and dock, it's one long blast and 2 short, and that means they're docked. And they always blast it once they go through the pier heads. I think that's all maritime, just maritime protocol or whatever. But yeah, another trip bound for Manitowoc. Straight across, about 57 miles, 60 miles, something like that. That's a little bit to the north, but probably, I don't know, maybe at a